Hello, it's Becky and Christian. We are stuck.
Stuck in traffic!
We are. We're watching the map. Right now we're sitting on red, but it's only a short little bit of red on the map, and then there's yellow ahead, and it looks like it's going to clear up. And we drive a little further, and suddenly that yellow turns to more red. So we're not sure what's going on up ahead, but we know what's going on in the car. We are reading today a book that Talon picked up for us called Haunted Maine Lighthouses. And so I used to always read to my kids as we drove. Since my kids are no longer in the back seat, I figured I could read to you. And we could have a little fun together while we sit in this parking lot of a freeway. So one of the lighthouses that we visited this weekend in Maine was the Owl's Head Light. And the question is it Maine's most haunted lighthouse? So let's see what this author in Haunted Maine Lighthouses have to say about Owl's Head. Owl's Head was really pretty. I'm glad we went there. Or was that the one? The beach was pretty there. That was the Mosquito Beach. But it was pretty. Okay, so here we go. And so you get to just ride with us and maybe watch a little traffic while we're doing it. Just keep me amused. A house is never still in darkness to those who listen intently. There is a whispering in distant chambers, and an unearthly hand presses the snib of the window. The latch rises. Ghosts were created when the first man woke in the night. It's a quote by J.M. Barbie, and it's on chapter 12, Owl's Head Light, Maine's Most Haunted. Excuse me. From his prostrate portion on the slick ice-crusted rocks, a young deckhand squinted through the thrashing wind and the near-blinding flurry of sleet and ice. If only he could reach the light off in the distance, but it seemed so far, further than his aching, frozen body could handle, and his spot, here, where he collapsed, was welcoming his own weight. He could just... Nope. That was hypotheria beginning to wrap its cold, deadly fingers around the weary and mind and body. He forced himself back to reality. He was colder than he'd ever been in his short life, and his head was now fuzzy. His body was becoming numb. Sorry, flipping pages. Little anticipation. But he had to try. Slowly he raised himself up. His hands were bloody from where he had slashed and clawed himself on the ice-covered blanket before dragging his body over the side of the ship. As he took step after aching step, wobbly, hobbling, he left a trail of blood behind him that quickly congealed and froze as the Arctic temperatures. Almost there. I'm almost there. And suddenly, he was bathed in warmth so shocking that it stung his skin and paralyzed his extremities. He felt someone dragging him, conversing agitatingly, questions his cold, stunted brain could comprehend. And finally, though his tongue felt like steel wool in his mouth, he forced himself to utter the plea. The mate, his bride-to-be, they were still out there, locked in frozen embrace. I'm going to leave you right there because there's another segment to come. It's Rockland's Haunt, and we are reading the book Haunted Maine Lighthouses. It's been fun. Traffic here is less than fun. Talk to you soon. Keep listening.